MegaManX.
Alright, hello everybody. Freedom Fire here. We're gonna move on with the last game in the first X Legacy collection. We did 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna be doing the last one here, X4. There will be 2 streams for this one since there'll be 2 streams for this one since there are 2 playthroughs of this game, one with the X and one with the 0. So there'll be 2 streams for this one. We're going to be doing the X one today since he's the main character. And we're going to show up 0 in a separate one. So this is the X stream. Alright, that was our intro. Now it's time to get into MegaManX4.
MegaManX4.
Nothing really to show off in the options, so I don't know why I picked that. Like I said, this is the X stream, so we're gonna be picking the X stream. Yes, there are 2 different storylines here. We'll do the X side first. Enjoy the opening.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
I love this part.
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not
He just
betray the
dismisses
humans.
him.
Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
That guy in the cloak looks familiar. Mavericks have been found at point 5567. The Mavericks occupy the Sky Lagoon using the most advanced weapons available. The army appears to be the rebel force. Roger that. I'm on my way now. So we're headed to the opening stage. And here's MegaManX. He's pretty much how he was in the past games. You can dash from the get-go, just like X3 and X2. I'll be finding some more things for him. So don't worry. We can actually fight the boss of the stage now, as you can see, but we're not gonna fight him now. We're gonna go through those doors very quickly. And go talk to this guy in this door. You're Dragoon from the 14th unit. This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power reactor. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. It's too late, X. It's time I make my escape. I suggest you do the same. Don't do anything reckless on the way out, okay? The city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape to the city below.
Ready!
What? The city has been completely destroyed. There is some people. I won't forget this. Well, that was kind of tragic. A bunch of people were just killed. Yeah. The X series got a change of tone really when it went out on the Super Nintendo era. Now time to face off with the intro boss. As we all know with intro bosses in the X series, they're big, mighty, but not really hard to fight. And this one's a dragon. He doesn't really do too much, so you really shouldn't have much trouble with him. That's it for him. And another new guy here. Who are you? I am the Colonel at the Repliforce. Has the Repliforce been occupied this area? What? What are you talking about? I only came here to save my sister. The army responsible for all this damage in this region is not the Repliforce. Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to HQ. Never. You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons? The only time we drop our weapons is we aren't able to fight any longer. But you'll be regarded as a maverick and treated as such. Do as you will. The Repliforce would sooner fight and die than die to discard our pride. Consider us mavericks as this is what you wish. Wait, calm down, Colonel. What the? Something's gotta give. Otherwise, the entire Repliforce will be considered to be mavericks. Like the save files, no more passwords. And here's another cutscene.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce. Yeah!
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Who are you? Call me Devil, the Rookie Hunter. My Legion, the Rebel Force, has begun its coup. Wait, Colonel, you're jumping to conclusions here. Sir, you've been given the order to scramble. Right, I'm leaving right now. So here are the 8 stages that we need to go after, hence the 8 Mavericks. We get Jungle, Cyberspace, Air Force, kind of very similar to Storm Eagle from the original game. Volcano, Marine Base, Bio Laboratory, Military Train, and Snow Base. Who are we going after first? We're going to go after the Volcano first, to Magma Dragoon. You may remember him in the intro stage. He betrayed himself as the original hunters and hid himself inside a volcano. And a lot of people think a lava level will be harder to play. What the hell what the hell am I doing playing this level first? Well, Dragoon is a pretty difficult Maverick, but there is a certain item that you can pick up in this level that makes the fight so easy that is ideal for a first time. Only real annoying thing about the stage is really the boulders fall. And just like Mega Man 8, the stages are broken off into 2 sections. So now we're in Area 2, and all your weapon energy and your health gets refilled completely. Oh wait, I don't know about your weapon energy. I know about your health. Our tanks are once again they restore, give you restore your life forever. This one's a little bit difficult to get, but you shouldn't have that much trouble getting it. And here we got a right armor that can throw basically a claw and go up in the air for a bit. And here's a little bit of thing with it. Go under here. We can fight the Maverick with it. That's a first. X, you arrived. Dragoon, why did you betray the HQ? You'll have to defeat me first. But we're allies. You're so naive. Listen closely. I let the Sky Lagoon fall, and I'll do it again. No, those are innocent people. You're not Dragoon, just a Maverick. You got that right. Power up, X. It's time you show me what you can do. You'd think the right armor will be his weakness, but you can take out quite a bit of health with it. Dragoon, he really likes Street Fighter. You can tell because he keeps doing the Shoryuken and Hadouken as his moves. That's really it for him. You are strong, Hex. Such a waste. Why, Dragoon? Always wanted to fight you. Then he appeared and... He appeared? Who? Told me to work for Repliforce, to go with you into fighting. You did it just so you could fight me? Was worth it for a final duel. Dragoon! And by defeating Magma Dragoon, we got the Rising Fire. Basically, it is a fire wave that X can shoot vertically. Not horizontally, vertically. It can only go up. But, it's a pretty powerful fire wave. Now we're gonna go after Frost Walrus!
Walrus!
Ready!
There's a Blizzard Buffalo in the background there. I always found that funny. And we get to see some other Mavericks too from past games in this level, not just Blizzard Buffalo. Anyway, the heart tank here is right there. Just shoot a fire to that ice block and you will get it. With the mini boss, and over there in the ice school is Chill Penguin. Anyway, this mini boss, he's weak to the Rising Fire. You can only damage him when his eyes open, obviously. Honestly, he's not really that much of a fight. So we got him. And now we're going to move on to the second part of the level.
Ready!
right there by shooting the icicles is the weapon tank. And the weapon tank, you collect weapon energy and you can refill any weapon that is low on energy. However, I'm not going to be really using that because there is a certain upgrade later in the game that makes the weapon tank kind of useless. But there it is for completion. We made it to Frost Walrus. He's weak to the rising fire. Also, he reminds me of Frostman from Mega Man 8, only with a walrus face. He sent a kid like you after me? I promise to end this quickly. Apparently nobody knows that this Mega Man X has saved the Earth like 3 times, and Walrus just thinks he's just some kid. Oh yeah. I need to use literally using the rising fire. His icicles will go out. He'll keep going to the ground and go, "Rah!" When he's at low health, he'll bring out this other move where he'll bring big icicles to go in the middle. But other than that, though, that's really all he does. And since I ran out of rising fire, I'm gonna use an X-Buster shot to take him out. That's really it for the Walrus.
You got Frost Tower.
By defeating Frost Walrus, we get the Frost Tower, which is basically a giant it's basically an icicle that you can have, and it freezes enemies, and it freezes the boss too. Like you're gonna see him freeze like a very similar method to how we freezed Spark Mandrill for the first game. So now we'll go after Jet Stingray.
Jet Stingray. Ready.
And this stage starts with a fight section. I can't wait. This one's not too bad. This one's fine. The hard tank in this level is really easy to miss, and we're coming up to it right now. Basically, right there at the bottom. And just like that, we finished through the first section. Now we're going to go on to Area 2 of the level, where we're outside. And right there is actually Jet Stingray throwing some stingrays at us already. This is the only time I think in the X series where we're actually fighting, where the boss is actually fighting us before we go into the room and actually fight him. Anyway, if you want to get rid of him quickly, just dash into him. There is a sub-tank in this level, and You have to do it at the right time. Obviously, it's right up there, and I killed myself going for it. Make sure you speed. Just make sure you speed up at the right point, so you can grab that sub tank. There we go, we got it. Now time to take on Jet Stingray. I'm impressed that you found me, but your search is over. Get ready, X. So Jet Stingray, all you have to do, even though I keep getting hit, you use the use the Frost Tower and keep freezing him. This is all you have to do. Oh, I missed. And there we go. By defeating Jet Stingray, we get the Ground Hunter. Basically, this is a mini Stingray that X can fire, and we'll go on the ground and also the walls. It's a pretty useful weapon. I do like it. So, yeah. Now we're gonna go on the military train and go take on Slash Beast.
Ready.
Time to take on our mini boss here. we go.
Ready.
Right over for us here to use. Aren't taking this level is actually going to be right here. You actually don't need to destroy this train card to actually get the heart tank. Heart tank will still be there. So easy one to pick up. Just like that, we cannot take this right armor to go fight the boss, unfortunately. My Magic Room stage. I kind of made that boss easy. Get off the train here. Few enemies to fight. Big health right there. And then we get back on the train. Now time to face off with the beast himself. Challenging my unit was both foolishness and reckless. You are nothing more than my prey, one that is soon to be retired. So he's weak to the ground hunter. All I need to do is throw it at him and it will stun him. And then he will keep going with his fist to the wall. That's really all he does. And that's it for him. By defeating Slash Beast, we get the Twin Slasher. Yeah, the slashers that he was firing at us, and we can shoot two of them forward, and it will damage enemies, and it does some decent damage for the next guy we're gonna go after. But anyway, sir, it's a message from the Colonel. X, I'll wait for you at the Memorial Hall. Make sure you show up on time. Sir, this must be a trap. Perhaps, but I won't run this time. So yeah, unfortunately, we come to a boss fight here in the X playthrough, and you can't skip it. You're gonna have to deal with it. Colonel, stop this foolishness now. Never. Colonel, please think this over. The Rebel Force must be independent. Our battle will determine this.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready!
Alright, so the Colonel. He has quite a few attacks. He's weak to the Frost Tower. The first fight, though, it's not really that much. Yes, there is more than one Colonel fight. And there we go, we got him. Impressive, but the result won't be the same next time. Until then, Colonel! Alright. Now with that out of the way, we're now going to go to the jungle stage and face off with Web Spider. This stage is a good candidate to take on first, since a jungle is a grassy area. So, if you don't want to go to the volcano first, I would suggest this stage. Anyway, go to the right here, and we find our first Dr. Light capsule. This battle should never happen, X. Why must Reploids fight each other? Dr. Light, we've been through this through 3 games, and we're never going to know the answer to this question. This was some kind of mistake. X, enter this capsule. This the truth. But this boot module jump twice in the air to hover, and you can move either left or right. Airborne for a few moments. Through iron and more dangerous terrain. Start this tragic war as soon as possible, X. So we got the boots, and now we can actually hover for a bit, either left and right, as you can see right here. And if you stay in the middle, you will hover for a little longer, which the hover is going to be useful later on.
Ready.
Anyway, taking this stage requires you to burn these logs. As you saw there, I burned a log. This log over here has a heart tank in it, and you have to burn it. And eventually, the heart tank will come out. You can also use it to burn this log right here, which is more of a shortcut to the boss. And I recommend you do that. Now we are at Web Spider. You labeled us all as Mavericks. I won't let you pass. Turn back now. No? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to kill you then. Okay, so Web Spider, he is weak to the Twin Slasher, but this is actually one of the bosses where this doesn't actually stung him, so you have to keep you'll have to keep firing at him, and he's still going to do his regular attacks. If you get caught by his web there, like I just did, you're going to have to move your controller, so you shake your controller like you never shaked it before, just to get free. When he gets a half health, he'll create this web electricity that does not actually hurt you. He has little minions, and this is really all he does for the rest of the fight. With a little bit of practice, he's not too bad. He's a good candidate to take on first. If you don't know about the right armor trick for Madman Dragoon. Yeah, he's definitely not the spider from Mega Man X. Bow Spider? Yeah, he's definitely not that. Anyway, by defeating Web Spider, we got the Lightning Web. Basically, this is a web you can actually fire at a wall, and it's electricity, but you can also use it to jump any ledge, and we're going to be using that to get some items. So, very useful. Now we're going to go to the Bio Laboratory to take on Split Mushroom. That is not the animal, but okay. Mushroom is a plant. Or food. Whatever you want. Yeah, it's food. And Split's mushroom stage starts off with a generic. We have just a staircase here, and eventually a teleporter. And that was my mistake. I didn't mean to fall there. Here we have another mini-boss that we need to take on. This turtle has spikes, and basically just want to go to one of these platforms, take them out, and then you'll have the chance to shoot it. That's really it for him. Now on to Area 2 of the laboratory. Another staircase. Hey, at least there's more enemies to fight in this one compared to the first one. There's our teleporter. Our take us right here. Be able to climb on the sledge very quickly. Then you should be able to grab it. Now time to face off with Split Mushroom. Are you X? I'm under orders to terminate you. What? Whose orders? Take a wild guess. Split Mushroom easily to the Whitening Web. Just stung him, really. He likes to create clones of himself that are fairly easy to dodge. I just didn't mean to get hit there. Or that time. That's really it for him. By defeating Split Mushroom, we get the Soul Body. It's basically a hologram body of us, and it will do damage, and actually very heavy damage. So it's a good weapon. I like using it. Now we're gonna go after. Then we're gonna go to the cyberspace to take on Cyber Peacock.
Ready.
And in order to get the heart tank for this level, and also the sub tank, you have to race for them. So these sections here, you have to be quick. I recommend equipping the Soul Body to get through them faster. If you get the S rank, if you get the S rank, you're able to get the item. So there, we got the heart tank. There's the second one, another S. And there is our sub-tank. And that is also the last sub-tank in the game. MegaManX4 and onwards, there are only 2 sub-tanks in the game. No longer we have 4. And unfortunately, we got A, so we're not going to get the last item. So we'll have to come back for that.
Ready.
The other item would be a Dr. Light capsule, and we did not get it. We were too slow, and we messed up using the Soul Body. So we'll have to come back to this level and try that race again. Although we made it to the Peacock. He's weak to the Soul Body. How you doing, NASCAR? His potential is limitless. Not possible. Who are you? Why are you doing this to me? I was ordered to test your abilities. It's quite simple. What? Prepare yourself. So Peacock, all you have to do is use the soul body. Here, I'll use the weapon tank. And that's it for him. By defeating Cyber Peacock, we get the aiming laser. Basically, this is a laser that aims on enemies. You could tell it... Basically, you have a cursor and you can tell it to aim on whatever it is. And it aims on the next boss, and it's actually pretty funny. However, though, we're going to go through this stage again. And we're gonna try to get the last item that we weren't able to collect. That being the Dr. Light capsule. So get through the first two races here. And this is the race we need to do to pass on, and then we can get the capsule. We'd be us ranked. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. There's our capsule. I gave you a new head module. This will improve your special weapon abilities. It should reduce your special weapon energy requirements to near zero. You can now use special weapons as often as you want. This head part is kind of overpowered. I'm tugging my twisters here. We can now use the weapons however the hell we want. Unless if you charge them. If you charge them, it's going to use energy. But what's the point of charging them then? Very OP head part. Now on to the last Maverick, Storm Owl.
Ready.
And here is the other type of right armor. The pink one, we had a claw. The blue one has a blaster that you can shoot and charge up to go into a three-way blaster, and it can also hover for a bit. Right there is the last heart tank. Make sure to get it before the laser takes out the platforms. Second part of the stage. Up here is a hidden Dr. Light capsule, and in order to get up here, you have to use the lightning wedge so you don't hit the spikes. Time. This arm module is interchangeable. Yeah, this capsule change parts. So basically what they're doing here is you get two options to for a charge upgrade. If you go up to over here, you get a plasma shot that actually stays longer and does increase damage. I'm gonna go with the plasma shot here, because honestly I like showing it off. Oh yeah, just go up the other one if you don't want it. There's the plasma shot. There we go, that little boss is done. And here's the Cyber Peacock weapon that we're going to use to aim in on the owl. How dare you destroy my unit! You will pay for this with your life! All you gotta do is aim with it. And that was the last Maverick. By defeating Storm Owl, we get the double cyclone. Basically, what it is, it's two cyclones that go left and right, and they're pretty powerful. I do like using them quite a bit. The Rebel Force has been assembled. Where are they? The spaceport. They plan to take off into space. Hurry, we have to stop the Colonel. But before we go to the spaceport and take on the Colonel, we're gonna go pick up the two items that we missed. So in Mammoth Dragoon stage, there was a Dr. Light capsule here that I couldn't get because I played the stage first. So now we're gonna go get it. There's only two things we need to collect. One capsule and then a X tank that's in Cross Walrus' stage. Anyway, the capsule is in area 2 of the level.
Ready.
Get to the second area, which we're at right now. And it's at this area right here. You have to charge up the weapons here with the boulder. Charge up the twin slashers to take out the boulders. And there's your body armor. Equip this this body part absorbs damage indicated by enemies within. When it's filled capacity with energy, you can execute an invincible Nova Strike. However, a single use will consume all your juice, so use it wisely. And unfortunately, I never really used a Nova Strike really in this one. So yeah, but I'll show it off right now. There it is. Now that's all. That's all. Now we're gonna go to Frost Walrus, and we're gonna go pick up the X tank. And also, I'm gonna show y'all the best place to get health. Go up the top area here. You'll just see a ton of health and weapon energy. Just keeps respawning. Definitely up here is the best place to get health for your sub tanks. Use the lightning web to crawl the edge there, and there's your X tank. The X tank, it gets you 4 lives every time you lose game over. So that's what that item does. But now it's time we head to the spaceport to go take on the Colonel.
Ready.
This stage itself is fairly short. There's just a few enemies to take out, and then eventually we come to the Colonel boss fight itself. Now time to face off with the Colonel again. Colonel, step back. I'll stop anyone who tries to interfere with our independence. Enough of this. It's only an illusion. You hunters will never be able to understand us. Get ready, X.
I've been waiting to fight with you.
Alright, so a Colonel, he's pretty much the same as the first fight, except he has one new move. He'll go, and he's gonna do it right now. Basically, he'll go into the middle here and throw these lightning strikes at you. That's really the only new move that he has. He's still weak to the Frost Tower, so just throw the icicle at him. And I might die here. I'm already at low health. But I will try my best to kill him. And there we go, we got him. Impressive, but it's too late. What? The Repliforce already left for space. I'm beaten, but the Repliforce will never perish. The Reploid's nation will be born in the vastness of space. Colonel! Force has flown off into space. Double, watch this shit for me. I'll go after them. Sir, reconsider what you're doing. It's far too dangerous. We don't have any other option. I'm leaving you in charge here, Double. Big mistake, X. Oh, this cutscene.
Oh, not again. Hey, watch it! I'm terribly sorry.
It's me. Those hunters must not be allowed in here. Terminate them.
Roger. What a freak.
Hey, Double, what's the matter?
This is another Connor, 17th unit. Commander X, please respond.
What happened? Report!
Nothing to worry about.
No further transmissions unless necessary to carry out the operation.
Understood.
I'm breaking contact.
And now, X will be my next target.
That voice does not fit X at all. Why would they give him a child's voice? That's Mega Man's voice from Mega Man 8. I mean, X, I'm sure, is older than the original Mega Man. So, why would they just give him the child voice? Whatever. But anyway, yeah, Double turned out to be a double agent. He was a 2-in-1. It didn't take him long to reach the final weapon either. It didn't take him long to reach the final weapon either, because here he is. Double, what? Why are you here? Yeah, the Maverick Hunters and Repliforce idiots, all of them. They're making my job too easy. What are you talking about? Double, what are you saying? Thinking over in heaven. Die, X!
You're gonna get hurt, X.
So Double, he can be a hard fight. He's weak to the Double Cyclone. He has quite the amount of attacks. He's not too hard. Double! Damn, how could I lose to a weakling like you? Double, tell me, why'd you do this? You're so naive, X. I was sent as a spy from the very beginning to keep an eye on you. Double, I trusted you. That naiveness may be your fatal flaw. Goodbye, X. See you in the afterlife. Double!
Ready.
And now to the second part of the final weapon. Couple enemies here, and there's actually two different pathways of which you want to take. It's completely optional which one you want to take. I'll show off the other pathway when I'm playing the game as Zero. Yeah. Time to go after the big mastermind Rebel Force. The General. General, what do you plan to do? We're going to build a nation for the Reploids. That is our goal. We'll fight anyone who tries to interfere with our independence. There must be alternatives to this mindless fighting. We were called Mavericks without justifiable reason. What other choice do we have than to fight? But it's too late. Now, get ready, X.
It was our destiny to fight.
Okay, you can see by the General, he's effing huge. He is only weak to the Twin Slasher. And his only weak... Well, I guess you could shoot the X-Buster at him. You can only damage the General by shooting him in the head. Everywhere else is not going to do any damage. So basically, here's how the fight goes. He'll fly around as you see here. He'll go ground pound, and then he'll also throw his fist at you. And when he throws the fists at you, you want to get on them, and that will bring you closer to his head. That's really the best way you can damage the General effectively. Here I'm going to use my sub-tank. It's alright if I use it. We're going to be getting a refill area in the next level. There's another attack that he throws. Really easy to dodge. Yeah, just keep using the Twin Slasher and aiming at his head. You shouldn't really have much trouble, but I don't blame you if you have trouble facing the General the first time. He's not an easy fight. What happened? It can't be! This weapon must be malfunctioning! General, what do you mean? Someone else is controlling it! You must hurry, X! The Earth is in danger! Alright, I'll start the weapon myself. Now time for the final area, the final weapon, final stage. Anyway, like all Mega Man games, this game has a boss rush, and this is where the boss rush is. So, let's get into it. Alright, that was the boss rush. Now time to go see who's really behind this. I'm sure you already know. This is amusing. It really is, X. You're Sigma! My plan to keep Repliforce and the Maverick Hunters at each other's throats worked perfectly. Double did a good job as a spy. Why you? Repliforce are the fools this time. Now that's all it's left to do is just destroy Earth with the very weapon they made. No, I'll never let you do that. Try hard, X. Your life depends on it. I know he said he, but I really don't like that laugh. Every game from now on, he'll say that. It's a stupid laugh.
Prepare to become space dust.
Anyway, Sigma's first form, he's weak to the rising fire. I actually used to be able to do this without getting hit. Now he comes out in his cloak in his second form. You are very good, X, but not for long. You won't be able to evade this attack. He gets harder in his second form, and this time he's weak to the lightning web. He'll either throw his dagger on the ground or the wall. And you want him to get it to throw at the wall, because if he throws it at the ground, he fires these boomerangs at you, which are pretty tough to dodge. Anyway, when he throws it at the wall, he creates this laser, which you can easily hover to dodge it a little bit. But we are not done yet. And I hate this form, by the way. Feel my incredible power! Drown into the empty vastness of space!
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
Alrighty, folks. This fight with X takes forever. And there's actually 2 health bars to Sigma right now. This is the head. easily to the ground hunter. Basically just want to keep spamming it at him. And the cannon I believe is also leads to lightning web, but me personally, I really can't reach it with the web, so I usually just use the X Buster on it. What you want to save your 2 sub-tanks for. There's an attack there where he said the end, and when he says that, that means he fires a laser that will instantly kill you. So get out of the way of that. And there we go. We took out the head. So now we got the cannon left to take out. Now he's gonna do the end again. And there we go, we took him out. Hey, what's so funny? This weapon is aimed straight at Earth already. No one can stop it now. Damn! Goodbye, X! Sucks. Well, that sucks. I guess the Earth is doomed. General, the weapon can be stopped with my body, but then many of my men have died. As their leader, I must leave with them. X, please forgive our foolishness. General!
This is Maverick Hunter Headquarters.
Zero.
It's good to see you're safe, X. I was really worried about you.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. It's all over. Go home and rest. You've earned it.
But Zero, what if I become one of the Mavericks?
Don't ask such a silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
Wait, Zero! I'm serious! Zero, if I become a Maverick, you have to take care of me.
Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry on back.
Promise me. Zero.
So that was the X playthrough. X4 is really a good game. For the first one being on the PlayStation, I think they did a very good job. But yeah, we are not done with this game though yet. Later on, either tonight or tomorrow, I'm not sure. We'll be playing through the game again as Zero. He has a much different storyline, and he has different moods because he uses a lifesaver. So we'll be going through this game again as him. But for now, enjoy the credits here, and I'll see you guys next time. The battle has ended, yet somehow X doesn't feel quite right. What caused all these robots to turn into Mavericks? Will it happen to me someday? As X truly realizes his tragic destiny, it appears that X will to solve this mystery one day soon.